Hello to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just trying to get a few things adjusted. There's a special box here. Welcome to the live feed. Welcome to the live stream. We'll give a few folks some time to get in here, and we're going to have a little discussion and talk a little bit about what's going on here on the YouTube channel and what's going on the farm and a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of what's going on. And I need a glass of water. Been outside working all day on the farm today. Just getting a few things done, odds and ends. Stuff that's just, to be honest with you, the boring stuff. Cleaning the shop out so we can get working on the Jeep. So we got the Jeep in the shop. I had some friends helping me up here on the farm a couple days ago, and we got the Willis Jeep into the garage to start working on it. So hopefully we're going to pull the starter on the Willys Jeep here in the next week or so. I want to pull that starter out, rebuild it, or put new brushes in that starter. It's a 6-volt starter, so it's a pretty cool old school setup. All that stuff should be easy to work on, I hope. But the reason I got you here, we got about 160 people. We have country cell phone service, and that's why it went froze up. We should be back. Are we back? Guys, leave a comment. Is old Dutch in here? Keeping it Dutch in here? Man, I got some of Dutch's beard oil sitting right here. This is Dutch's custom beard oil. He has an Etsy account and he sells his beard oil. And Dutch made a custom beard oil for, can you guys see that? A custom Stoney Ridge Farmer beard oil. Dutch, do you still have custom Stoney Ridge Farmer beard oil? Do you still have that stuff? Can people buy that stuff? Thanks, Farmall Fanatic, for the super chat. And I missed one above you. Ooh, who did that? Who did that? Hair Gray 2. Thank you so much for your super chat. All right, Dutch, we're waiting on your answer. So you guys know the live stream, the rolling feed is a little bit lagging on my end, so I won't see the answer that Dutch gives me. The answer that Dutch gives me, you guys will see it first, and then I'll see it. So, Dutch, do you still have custom Stoney Ridge Farmer beard oil? Just wondered. My wife does not allow me to grow a beard. Ralph, you need to straighten that wife out, buddy. Let her know that some of the best things in life are right here. Dutch says yes. So if you guys want custom Stoney Ridge Farmer beard oil, go to Dutch's channel. He's a nice guy, really cool dude. We were able to go down and see him. So what I've got you here for is this box. This is a box that I have not opened. This box has been sitting on my desk. I have not opened it. I wanted to open it and share it with you guys, the reason why I got this box. Now, yes, I want some guesses. Give me some guesses as to what is in this box. I know what's in this box. I haven't seen it yet, and I'm scared to death to open it. My wife, Mrs. Stoney Ridge, is telling me, I can't believe you haven't opened that box yet. Guys, what do you think's in this box? It's a box from YouTube. It's probably backwards right now. Delta 4, I think you got something there, buddy. So this is what you guys have done for me. This is something, recognition from YouTube to say that, dude, you made it. And I didn't make it. You guys made it. So I think you deserve to open the box with me. I think that you do. But before we open the box, let's talk a little bit about what's going on here on the farm, and then we'll get to this box and we'll open it up. So what's going on? I've got the GIS website pulled up right here, and I'm working with Tornado Wire. I'm working with a company called Farm Fence Solutions, and we're planning out right now the fencing for the farm. Now, there's a group in your government offices, in your Department of Agriculture, called the NRCS. It's the water and soil people for our agricultural department. So I'm working together with the NRCS, and they will help out paying for fences if I run cross fences and rotational grazing. So there's government money out there for people to use. Now, I'm a taxpayer. I feel like I should use it. So in order to qualify for certain programs, I have to build my fence in a certain way. So what we're doing is we're working on perimeter fencing. I'm mapping out a perimeter fence right here, and so far I'm at about 6,500 feet of fence. You do the math, just in materials alone is somewhere in the neighborhood of $5 a foot, a linear foot. It's expensive to build fence on your farm. So if you buy a farm that already has fence, good fence, you're doing something good. The fencing that was on our farm was all to pieces. It was just a mess. So I see my viewers dropping. So we're at 258 and they just keep trickling down. Anyway, I thought I'd share with you guys. We're putting together stuff for our farm fencing right now, and that's what's going on. I can't see the live feed anymore. So right here is why you're here, and this is what we're going to do, and you guys are going to see it first. And I'm going to read, there's supposed to be a letter in here. This is the silver play button for reaching 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys did it, so you guys deserve to see it. And you guys deserve to see what's in this box. So here we go. Thank you, Buster. I am opening the box, buddy. It's opening. So inside the box is some foam. Let's get rid of that foam. And there's a letter from YouTube and a little card. Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored that we can take part in your achievement. Thanks, Rick. Somebody from YouTube. Now there's a letter in here. Ooh, and it's on really hard paper. And underneath the letter is a silver play button. So this is what it looks like. It says, presented to Stoney Ridge Farmer for passing 100,000 subscribers. And this is what the silver play button looks like. So we'll hang this in the office here, and the little letter comes with it. And the letter says, you've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. You guys have just done something. We know YouTube can get really big, and we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit milestone. So it just kind of recognizes what happened. Never in a million years would I have thought that I'd be opening up. I didn't even know what the heck a play button was, but when you hit 100,000 subscribers, YouTube recognizes you and sends you this play button. That's what I wanted to show you guys today. You guys made it happen. Thank you all so very much. Take it out of its little protective bag and see if I can drop it on the floor. This is the silver play button. Cool. Guys, we'll do a little question and answer. Do you have any questions about what's going on the farm right now? Or One Lonely Farmer still hasn't gotten his. See, I'm working with One Lonely Farmer to try to get him all hooked up. There's a few things you have to do in order to get it. I had to email some people. Hey, Aaron. Aaron says, hey. Hello from Australia. It says, Danielle. Mrs. Stoney Ridge is out of town, and I ain't got nobody to talk to. So, how about pigs? Says Bree or Bree. Pigs are coming, so we've got to build a hog lot, and in order to build a hog lot, we've got to take the time to go up there and get it built. With all this fencing stuff going on here and getting this stuff all planned out, it's just me, so it's kind of hard to plan all this stuff out and build it and do YouTube videos. So bear with me. We're gonna build a hog lot. I've got all the lumber up there already. If you guys haven't seen that video, we posted a video about harvesting posts from the forest. And we've got them all setting up there. They're all seasoned and dried and ready to go. So, Northern Ohio Homestead. Hey, Linda. All right. Somebody just asked something about the $100 truck. You should have called me. I would have came over and watched the game with you. Okay. Congratulations. Somebody just said something here. I'm scrolling back. Scrolling back. Now you're world famous. I wouldn't say I'm famous. I just a dude. Little old lady. Out of town. Yes, everything's okay. DR Falcon. No problems, buddy. She's out of town for work. So, what about the Jeep? The Jeep is in the garage. It's in the shop. We pulled it up in the shop, and we're going to pull that starter off, and I'm going to go through and put new brushes on it, I guess, if it's good enough. So, we'll see. We'll see if that starter's still good. Otherwise, I got to spend about $250 for a starter for a Jeep that's probably only worth about $400. M. Dean says, what's your favorite type of barbecue? There are two different types of barbecue here in North Carolina. I like the coastal type barbecue, but I'm not really a barbecue guy. I like a barbecue sandwich, but I don't like chicken slathered in barbecue sauce. Although I had barbecued ribs for dinner. So, Off-Road Bulldog says, how far out from getting cows? We were just discussing fencing and the cost associated with the fence and what's going on. So, in mid-December, we'll start building fence out here on the farm. It's going to be chilly. It's going to be fun. Going to get a lot of footage. Going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a lot together about how to build fences and about this fencing system that we're using. It doesn't use wooden post. It uses metal post. Too Tall says he likes Western style barbecue, not Southern. There's two different Southern style barbecues, buddy. Even in North Carolina, there are two different kinds of barbecue. One of them is kind of a pulled pork, and one of them is kind of chunky. There's a whole lot of, when you get done watching this, go in there and look up North Carolina barbecue. There's just so much. Texas barbecue is good stuff. Thank you, Lone Star Living. It is good stuff. Very good stuff. What's the turtles question? I don't know, Denise. What's turtles? Please clarify what you're saying. Did you use any NRCS money to build your ponds? Says Citywide Truckers. No NRCS money to build the ponds. I haven't used any government money whatsoever. I think there's a pipe dream out there. There's a dream that everyone has, and they think that, okay, you're a veteran and you're starting a farm, that there's all this government money out there for you. And it's not. It's just not there. I go over to, I encourage every one of you, if you're homesteading, if you're growing crops, if you're living in the city and you're homesteading in town, which you can totally do, what you need to do is go over to your Department of Agriculture office and start asking a few questions, and you'll see where I've been. It's a whirlwind of how to do stuff. And, depending on where you live, not a lot of people utilize all their resources, and not a lot of people in the NRCS office or in the Department of Agriculture office, not a lot of those folks deal with grants and stuff like that. So, I'm of the opinion, this is my opinion, if I can keep the government out of what I'm doing on my farm, the more I can keep them out of what I'm doing on my farm, the better off I'm going to be. In other words, I don't want to be buried up in paperwork this deep so I can build a 25-foot fence and water my cows. I just don't want to do it. It seems like a big waste. A waste of time, a waste of paper. So, are you in the Veteran Farmer Association? Asked David. There is a Veteran Farmer Coalition. I've contacted those guys 2 or 3 times to say, hey, can I help you? Can I help promote you? The Veteran Farmer Coalition. Can I help promote you on my YouTube channel? I'm not going to charge you anything. I just want to promote you. It's a wonderful program for veteran farmers, and I've yet to hear back from them. So I've contacted them 2 emails and a phone call, and have not heard back. So North Country Off Grid's in the house. Woo! How's the weather up there, man? I bet it's chilly. Guys, just so you know, if you're not subscribed to North Country Off Grid, North Country Off Grid is way up north in Idaho. Way up north. They're 45 minutes from Canada. And they are the furthest point I've ever traveled to go see a YouTuber. They're 2,400 miles away from here. It's pretty cool. No offense to your mushroom buddy, but he didn't look like Mrs. Stoney Ridge. Yeah, okay. So I had Mrs. Stoney Ridge on the last live feed that we did, and there were a lot of inappropriate comments. If you guys ever see anybody leaving inappropriate comments, let me know up there. Some guy was leaving pretty gross comments, and that's why Mrs. Stoney Ridge doesn't want to be on the vlog. That's why she doesn't want to be on there, because gross creepers, which is not the normal. It just takes one to ruin it for everybody, so not fun. Your local soil conservation club may have info. Seeds and plants. Well, I don't need seeds and plants. I need fence and cows, really, to be honest with you. How's the Kubota doing? Kubota's doing good. Used it pretty heavily the other day. No more hydraulic leaks. Can I grow mushrooms commercially? Are there money in mushrooms? There's money in mushrooms. I've actually been in contact with some guys up in Pennsylvania, the largest mushroom supplier in the country. We've been talking with those guys, along with One Lonely Farmer. I think One Lonely Farmer has been getting some mushroom soil from those guys. So we've been talking with the mushroom people, and we've been talking to them about getting some mushroom soil down here. So they have an office in North Carolina, and they have an office in Pennsylvania, and they kind of run right through here with mushroom soil. So that would be super duper awesome to amend our soil with something that's, you know, as good as mushroom soil. It's awesome stuff. Boy, this stuff is rolling through. What model is a Kubota? I think it's a... I'm going to look back at the video. It's a 3520 or 5520. 3520. Should have moderators like Our Wyoming Life. So Our Wyoming Life, those guys do live feeds a little bit differently than I do. So I've got to do it on my cell phone because my internet speed is so slow here at the house. I can't do it on my computer. I can't do it on my laptop. So your old cows here are about $300. What is it there? It cost me about $600 for a 6-month-old feeder cow to put on the farm. Quad Farm says he's in Wyoming. It's cold out there, cold and windy. Beautiful place. We stayed in Jackson Hole when we went on our trip out west. It was an awesome thing. If you guys get a chance to raft the Snake River, it was relatively inexpensive and fun and got my heart pounding and froze to death. Chad, how about that box? North Country Off Grid, you still in here, dude? Yeah. Where are you at? Did you get your tractor running, buddy? Just wondered. Mighty Mule versus the new gate opener. So the new gate opener is Ghost Controls, and hands down Ghost Controls at this point seems to be a better setup. Now Ghost Controls setup was a little bit more expensive than the Mighty Mule, so we still use the Mighty Mule for the main gate to the house, and it does great. It really does. Unless it's below 25 degrees, and if it's below 25 degrees, we just leave the gate open. So, North Country Off Grid, did you reply, buddy? Did you get your tractor running? I don't know if he's still in here. He might not be. He's a busy guy. Busy guy. Alright, how about the cured hogs? So my dad pulled the hams down. My dad jumps the gun on things. So my dad pulled the hams down out of the barn and put them in the freezer without telling me. So what I thought would be to take the hams down together and slice off some pieces and try it out and show you guys, you know, how it all cured. My dad took it down and put it in the freezer. So if you guys saw the video on how to make lard, my dad kind of jumped the gun there. So we were making lard, and I got there, and he'd already started making it. So he's an old country guy, and he's got the patience of most dads. So I guess he's eating good. I didn't get my ham. I haven't been down there to see him yet, though. The shiitake mushrooms that I harvested are super duper delicious. I made a stir fry last night. Oh my goodness. It was so good. So good. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to try and make a pact with myself. And I'll talk about this in a later video, but I want to make a deal with myself next year to try and not go to the grocery store for food. To try and only live off of what we're doing here on the farm. And I think that is what homesteading's all about. That's what this whole channel should be about. That's what you guys are probably doing. I want to live entirely off of the farm. I want to live entirely on the food that I've raised and preserved and canned on the farm. So you'll hear more to come on that. I've got to talk it over with Mrs. Stoney Ridge because she has a few vices like pimento cheese, and you know, we can make that stuff. So just got to figure out how to grow it and preserve it and see if we can spend, I would say, spend less than $1,000 next year at the grocery store buying food and grow as much as we can on our own farm. I think that's our goal for next year. Am I going hunting soon? Says Multisound03. Dude, I wanted to hunt today. I wanted to hunt, but there was a dinner for the gentleman I bought the farm from. He passed away. There was a dinner at his house tonight, so I went over there instead, and I blew the brakes out on my silver Dodge truck. So after I got home, the sun was just about going down at what I call deer 30 for hunting. I walked up there to where my deer stand is to see, because I have a little food plot out there with some radishes. And dude, let me tell you what, there were some big deer out there. I didn't see any horns because I just peeked my head around the corner. I saw deer and I turned back around. So yeah, we're gonna be hunting soon tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be doing a hunting video, but we're gonna do. What firearm do you use for deer? I've got a black powder rifle. It's black powder season right now. I also have a recently purchased a crossbow, and we'll do some videos about that crossbow as soon as I figure it all out. So yeah, hello from Texas. Thank you, buddy. Ron Wade bought some honey. That was good stuff, man. That honey got gone. Boom! It was just gone. I don't even have honey to give to my family for Christmas, and that's normally what we give for Christmas gifts is stuff that we raise here on the farm. So I give them like a can of green beans and a can of tomatoes and a can of honey, but we don't have any because you guys bought it all. Chris 1776, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. It's great to have you guys here. 127 likes, 333 people. Let's get to 200 likes. Come on, pound that like button, guys. We're doing a giveaway. I started it on Friday. It's a giveaway for a wooden watch. If you look at Friday's video, we're moving the goats. There's a giveaway link in there, and you can go in and sign up for this little link, and you can register to win this all wooden watch. I don't have it on right now. I didn't want to break it out working in the garage. 164 likes. Let's get to 200. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I'm watching 165, 170. Come on, come on. Stuck at 170. Mrs. Stoney Ridge is a princess. Sorry about the bad comments. Yeah, I'm pretty sorry about that too. I didn't see it going on, and normally I have a filter that will catch all those bad comments. 188, 190. Come on. Let me know. If you're number 200, let me know. Let me know. Pond turtle soup. Denise is asking about turtle soup from the pond. Can't really catch turtles right now. It's gotten cold outside. We'll do. I'm gonna be around here for years, so we'll do some more cool country boy stuff. 201. Who was 200? Who was it? You're the winner of a brand new thank you. 202. Who's 200? Come on. Don't stop now. How can anybody not respect and like this channel? Thanks, single man. I appreciate it. Not me. Gary Cooper says 210. Guys, thanks for those likes. Just so everybody knows, I'm probably going to pull this in a couple days. I don't leave my live feeds up because they're pretty irrelevant. Eventually, they're just kind of blah, 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 blah. So, North Country off grid. Hey, single man. He's saying hey to somebody else. Did Dutch leave? Dutch didn't last long. Dutch is supposed to come in here, dude, and make it rain. Alright, guys. Kind of rambling on a little bit. I'm really excited. This is why you're here. This is what we were doing. We're unboxing the silver play button from YouTube, acknowledging 100,000 subscribers. This is different. This is different than the one that I saw at Off Grid and Doug and Stacy's. Theirs was framed differently, and it was glass, and it had just etching on the glass. So this is different. This is a new style play button. It's dusty. Maybe I'll frame it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It's a pretty cool accomplishment. It's kind of YouTube's acknowledgement that I made it. Push the play button. North Country off grid. All right, Chad. It won't play, dude. Oh, man. Reminds me of a funny story. Anyway, this is because of you. Because of you guys. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you. We're going to work on some more videos this week. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We still got a lot of storm cleanup going on. I am in contact with a sawmill, with the guy that runs a portable sawmill. We've got enough trees down on the farm right now that we probably could go ahead and cut up some lumber. So I'm trying to get a big, nice stack of hardwoods, a big, nice stack of pine, and we want to make some lumber to store for use on the farm for building the hog pen and for working around here on the farm. So that should be pretty fun. I can't afford a sawmill, but you know, maybe one day I can. But I can afford to hopefully pay this guy. I think he charges $45 or $50 an hour on the machine while the machine's running. And Joe Mama just sidetracked me about the backhoe. Backhoe's still in the shed. I'm gonna get that out either this week or next week. Pressure wash it and get started working on it. I may sell it. I've been thinking really, really hard about selling the backhoe. I haven't used it, but I've been thinking about selling it. I can turn a profit on the backhoe, enough profit for me to rent a backhoe for a few days every year for the next 5 years or so. So I'm debating on getting rid of the backhoe. Someone just asked if I checked on the mushrooms again. I checked them yesterday, but it's been rainy and cold, so I'll go back and check them again tomorrow. The next video you see from Stoney Ridge Farmer will be the dehydrator. I've got this dehydrator, and we're dehydrating mushrooms right now. They're actually in the dehydrator right now, so probably Wednesday's video will show you the dehydrator that we got. It's really cool, and it's the cheapest one on Amazon. Pretty cool. Won't be long, and we'll be seeing 1 million subs. Man, that'd be awesome. It took 2 years to get to 100,000, which is, I mean, it's just awesome. To get to 1 million, it's going to take 10 years. It's going to take a while. So, Mad Jeeper's asking about the Jeep. You guys are asking about the Jeep. If you were here a little bit earlier, we talked about the Jeep. It is in the shop. We're going to be pulling the starter and getting to work on it. So, and also, the $100 truck. I've got to get it scrubbed down. I got to back it in the shop. I'm going to grind out the bed eventually and put in a roll-in bed liner. If you guys have any experience with roll-in bed liners and you think that I shouldn't do it, let me know. I want to do it, but I don't want to waste my time and I don't want to make a big mess. So if you have any experience with those, post it down in the comments once the video closes. But thanks. Oh my God, we coughed at the same time. Did I cough? I've had a nasty cold, but are the goats staying in the fence now? Five Little Clucks says, are the goats staying in the fence? Yes, they are staying in the fence. I don't, the Premier One fence works great if it's not up against weeds or sticks. So all the grass that it was kind of up against has dried and it got really hard, and the goats were going through a little crack about that tall under the fence. So they realized that they could see light up under that fence, and they went whoop right up underneath it. So great bed liner kits out there, go for it. Spray in liner is better. So the jury's out, but we're going to put in a bed liner on the $100 truck. So right now, $100 truck needs the bed liner. I got to sight in a new crossbow, and we'll talk about that. I've got the Jeep in the garage. We've got to work on the starter. I've got to clean up the backhoe and pressure wash it and get it the oil changed in it and the hydraulic fluid changed in it, and possibly drain the fuel tank. I think it has something like 90 gallons of diesel fuel in it. Holy cow. 90 gallons of diesel fuel to drain out of that fuel tank. I don't know if I'll do it or not, so we'll see. Thanks a lot, guys. We're going to get out of here. What kind of crossbow did I get? You'll have to stay tuned because I forgot. But it was recommended to me by my friend the Red Beaver, and maybe the Red Beaver will help me sight it in. We're going down there. He has a hunting camp. We'll go down there and we'll talk a little bit about the crossbow, and we'll put the Red Beaver on the spot later on this week. Should be pretty fun. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you watching today. Pound that like button, and just glad to have you. Very good day of celebration, and I did not peek. I didn't look at it before I showed you. I thought it would be something really cool. Thanks. We'll see you next time. See you later, Chad. North Country Off Grid. Guys, go check them out. Check out old Keeping It Dutch. If it wasn't for those guys helping me out, being friends and sharing, I wouldn't be here today. So the channel's going to be here for good, guys. Got a lot of fun stuff coming up in the next few weeks. A lot of business. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later. If it's cold where you are, stay warm. Woo!